So when we remove air from the glass, then the sound is not heard, and the sound becomes faint when you suck the air. That means in the glass, when the air was removed, then the sound is not heard. When you remove the tumbler from your mouth, so actually it is not very easy because you will have to open your mouth and cover it so that no air goes inside. But if we somehow manage to remove air from the tumbler, then there will be a empty space which is called vacuum. It is possible that the decreasing amount of air in the tumbler had something to do with decreasing loudness of the ring. Yes, because when you remove the air, there is no medium around. Medium means there are no particles inside. If you had been able to suck all the air in the tumbler, the sound would become stop immediately. The sound needs a medium to travel. When air has been removed completely from the vessel, it is said that there is a vacuum. So vacuum is the empty space where there is no air or solid or any. So vacuum is the space where there is no medium, and when we create a medium around the mobile, then the sound does not travel from the mobile to the outside, and therefore the sound of the ringing mobile is not heard. So now this activity shows that sound needs air for traveling. So when one person speaks to you, you are able to hear him because there is air between you and that person. If this air is removed between you and the person, you will not be able to hear the person. So that is the reason when astronauts go to the space and they have to communicate with each other, they cannot communicate like we communicate on the earth, because on the earth there is a medium, there is air. So when one person speaks, the sound travels in the air and reaches the other person's ear. But this does not occur in space, or it does not occur in other planets because there is no medium. So this shows that sound needs at least air, a medium to travel. Next we will see that how does sound travel in a liquid.